And here we are. We're ready for another 7 minutes on ITSP Magazine with a new brand short story. Today I'm joined by Ariel Parnes, co-founder and chief operating officer at Mitiga, the company on a mission to empower SOC teams for the cloud era, decreasing the time it takes to detect, investigate, and respond to cloud threats end-to-end. Plus, they were recently named one of the top 10 finalists for the RSA Innovation Sandbox contest. Welcome, Ariel.
Thank you very much. Great to be here, Sean.
It's a pleasure to have you, and excited to hear your story. When I think of security programs, whether it be risk, third party, whatever, I often get caught up in what's the scope? What can I see? What can I manage? What's in my control, out of my control? What experiences are you having as you're talking to some of your customers?
Yeah, exactly. When I think about that, today's organizations have large part of their environment outside of their control. They have the authentication, the email, data, code. Some organizations have even most of their important assets in cloud and SaaS applications. And yet, security teams do not have the effective tooling to investigate across this surface. So when a breach unfolds, what happens is that most organizations find themselves scrambling, right? Why is that so? 3 reasons. The first one is the problem with the cloud scale. The amount of telemetry that is produced daily across cloud and SaaS is huge. And the security tooling that the teams are using nowadays is not appropriate for that amount of volume. The second problem is the cloud complexity. Correlating cloud data into contextual alerts and insights that are actionable is a massive task, and it requires deep understanding in cloud environments, which leads to the third problem, which is the cloud expertise. Most of the security teams lack the cloud expertise. Actually, security operation teams, they have the security expertise, and DevOps, development operation teams, have the cloud expertise, but nobody is holding all the cards when it comes to detecting, investigating, and responding to threats in the cloud, which requires both domain expertise.
Yeah.
And
I was going to say, so visibility, intelligence, collaboration, tooling, skill sets, all of it has to come together. And how does Mitiga help do that?
Exactly. So we at Mitiga, we have invested years in building a comprehensive solution that addresses exactly these challenges, so that the security operation can have broad visibility. Security operation teams can have broad visibility across cloud and SaaS, because our solution collects all the needed telemetry, pre-processes it, and stores it for years in a minimal cost. And when an incident happens, they can easily answer the fundamental security questions. Did anyone get in? Where did they go? What did they do while inside? And what data did they steal or take? And they have the speed of Mitiga's automation to dramatically accelerate the detection, investigation, response, so that they can minimize the impact of the cyber attack that happens.
What does the user interact with to make this happen for them, and what's the value of them working with Mitiga?
So we provide our users the ability to both see and get access to the telemetry that is collected in pre-processed through our platform. We provide the ability to our users to investigate, query, and analyze the data in a very simple way, so they don't need to have the deep expertise in cloud forensics, but they can do a good analysis or deep analysis on what's going on in their cloud and SaaS environment in an easy way. And we provide the output of our cloud attack scenario library engine, which is constantly running on the telemetry that we're collecting, so we can provide these initial leads for suspicious activities that then can be used for investigation and response.
And can you share some of the telemetry so people can kind of visualize what it is you're collecting to help them?
Yeah, so you can think about that from all the aspects of cloud and SaaS. So it's both telemetry provided by the cloud vendors, cloud infrastructure, CloudTrail, VPC flow logs for the case of AWS and their equivalent in GCP and Azure. as well as telemetry collected or provided by the platforms like Office 365, various log sources that are provided for investigation, but also SaaS telemetry, other SaaS telemetry like Salesforce or Zoom or Slack. All these are platforms for the attackers, and they leave traces. These traces are collected by Mitiga so that we can detect their activity and investigate that. But also configurations and snapshots of the environment so that the full context of the attack is available for the investigator.
Yeah, a lot of things maybe that they don't have handy at the moment, right?
Exactly.
Which paints a very good picture for them of what might be really happening there. What's the ultimate outcome that you're seeing?
Basically, reducing the time between detection, investigation, response from sometimes 200 days now in the averages out there to hours and even minutes. Quick detection, immediate investigation, automated response, and so we reduce the impact of an attack to almost zero.
So no more hang time for the bad actors. Forget spending some time in there looking around and exploring to see what else they can get their hands on. Exactly. Love it. Well, it's a great story, and I appreciate you sharing with us. How can folks connect with you?
We have our website, www.mitiga.io, and definitely come visit us in RSA in N4618. Our booth will be there. Great things to show. And
in the Innovation Sandbox, doing your pitch, we wish you the best for that. And everybody connect with Mitiga. And that's 7 minutes on ITSP Magazine. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.